It takes the same amount of energy to make $200,000 a year as it does to make $50,000 a year. I've done both, and I'm gonna explain why in today's video. I started my software sales career as an SDR 4 years ago. I've made over 50,000 cold calls. I promoted 6 times. I'm a senior account executive. I've 4x my income. And I'm also gonna reveal the truth as to why you don't make enough cold calls, why I don't even make enough cold calls, and then talk about a modern sales strategy to help you reach the next level in your sales career and in your life. If you've made a cold call in the last 90 days, smash the like button right now and comment the phone emoji down below for the algorithm. Our goal is 15,000 subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed now if you're not already. Look, Friday, July 1st is one of the top 5 business days of the year to cold call. The reason why is because most of your competition will be telling themselves a fake narrative, making excuses as to why, hey, it's the Friday before 4th of July. Everybody's gonna be out of the office. I just shouldn't even try. While they're resting on their laurels and you doubling down on your action, it's gonna help set you apart because you are one call away from changing your entire week, month, quarter. I feel like if I pick up the phone, I can set a meeting, and all of a sudden, I'm gonna hit my quota and I'm gonna promote as a result on the effort that I took that Friday afternoon, while a lot of people didn't. And that's how you separate yourself over time. I also believe I am one posted a video away from absolutely blowing up. I'm one Hinge connection away from finding the love of my life. You never know. So never use that excuse as to why things shouldn't happen from taking massive action. That's the first point you need to wrap your head around, because I think a lot of people are scared. That's the reason why they don't completely commit and completely go all in. There's been multiple points in my career where I think to myself, look, if I miss this promotion cycle from SDR 1 to SDR 2, or hey, if I don't promote to an account executive, it's been 2 years, I'm gonna have to look for other jobs. It just doesn't make sense. It's not meant to be. And you start to make these excuses as to why you should be reasonable and things aren't happening, when in reality, if you truly fully committed and tried absolutely as hard as you could, that's the only way to actually put yourself in the best position to reach the next level and achieve the outcomes you want. But I think it's really scary because a lot of people think to themselves, including me, hey, if I give it my absolute best shot and it doesn't happen, then I'm just not made to make it. That to me is almost like the nightmare dream I always have of being chased by somebody with a knife, but I'm running but just can't run away fast enough. It's that feeling of helplessness. And I think a lot of people have that here today. It's the victim mentality, it's finding excuses. And what I've found, as long as you take responsibility for everything, it will put you in the best position to reach the next level. And to bring this back down to earth, as you think about your sales career and cold calling, you will live long enough to either accomplish your dreams or help somebody else to accomplish theirs. Which cohort would you rather be? Would you rather achieve your wildest dreams, or would you rather help fuel somebody else's dreams and push their life, their goals, their success forward? You got to be the judge of what you want in your life, but I surely can tell you, I daydream a lot about being super rich, super successful, providing for my friends, my family, and living my dream life. That includes a private plane, a private chef, living in an amazing house so my kids' friends come over and that is the sleepover destination. I want to move my mom in with me at some point. If you're watching this out there, you're probably excited about that. I want to live a dream life. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is by having massive success. And the first step to actually getting there is taking humongous action as it relates to your cold calls. I was raised in a program where they said, hey, you got to make 80 cold calls a day. And that's the standard, that's the baseline. But what I realized was I didn't have the natural skill set. I'm not just better than anyone else. I'm not funnier, I'm not better looking, but none of that mattered because all I focused on was going all in, fully committing to my success and taking humongous action. So when I'm told make 80 cold calls a day, I make 100 cold calls a day. As an account executive, most of my peers are not making as many. I'm making more calls as an account executive than a lot of SDRs. They tell you, hey, you got to close deals, you got to work deals. But then the response is, well, hey, you're not going to have any pipeline. You're never going to actually be able to be in a position to have multiple paths to quotas. So whenever you're given some sort of target, or somebody in the back office says, yeah, we should make 50 calls a day. Why is that? It's lazy. Double it, triple it, quadruple it. Why not make way more calls than everyone else? And I still feel like I'm in a position where I'm failing to make enough cold calls each and every day. That's why I make videos like this one to remind myself and remind everybody else that you can never take enough action. You can never achieve enough success. And there's a lot of people talking about, hey, money won't make you happier, or hey, you're going to get burnt out if you keep pushing and working so hard. Burnout does not exist. Burnout is a misalignment between your purpose and your why and what you actually focus on in your targets. So if you have targets to work to achieve your dreams rather than just fueling somebody else's, then that should be more of a motivator to say, I need to make a ton of calls today. I also need to write down my targets. Truly, what do I want? Do I want to build a $10 million business like Trent? What are these goals I actually have to fuel my commitment to success so that I can take massive action each and every day? And those are the reminders I take, because you can never have enough success. It's almost like a bonfire. And I got this analogy directly from Grant Cardone. I'm rereading the 10X Rule right now. It's such a great book. What he says is you keep taking so much action, it's almost like putting more wood on the fire. You keep putting wood, and eventually it just gets so big it burns everything down because it's so bright and it just takes over everything. And that's what you get when you start to make a commitment to your success and viewing it as your duty, responsibility, and ethical obligation. That's how I view it, because if I am taking Friday afternoon off, that's actually incredibly selfish to myself, my future family, and my commitment to my success and my goals. And what you'll find, and what I've experienced, when you start taking appropriate levels of action, when you start really committing to it, people will start to notice. People will start to know you as the guy who works hard. I'm sitting in the office at 7:16 p.m. How many other people are still in the office right now? There's probably not many. But what you'll start to notice when you start to get more attention, when you start to really commit to your success, you're just moving at a different frequency than other people because you're absolutely certain about what you want. That will give you the confidence to make more calls. And it also gives me the confidence to get on customer calls and they say, wow, Trent, do you think that this is a good idea? Should I do it? And you're like, absolutely, sign right here. This is what you got to do. People will pick up on your certainty, which is one benefit of it. But when you really start to commit, you'll start to get people that share negativity towards you. They'll start to say, hey, stop working so hard. Hey, money's not going to make you happy. Hey, you should take some time off. You've been working really hard. You're probably going to get tired. You're going to get burnt out. And those people that try and bring you down, or they may think they have your own good in mind, but there's not a misalignment between your actions, your purpose, and your goals. So that's why it's a further reinforcement of taking massive action. And that's why I post frequently online. I posted 140 YouTube videos straight last year. Think about that. Think about how much time it would take you to make one YouTube video. I put 140 straight last year, straight days in a row. Now I'm posting more frequently, paying a lot of money for an editor, trying to make the best viewing experience possible, posting on LinkedIn frequently, TikTok. I'm trying to bang on all these platforms so that I can get as much attention as possible, help other people. And it's my purpose to help other people to expand. And I'm 26 and I feel like I'm just getting started. And one of the major steps I've taken to try and add more value to you is I've actually built softwaresalesguide.com. If you're in software sales, this is going to be the one-stop shop to accelerate your sales career. Right now, we have my B2B cold calling strategy and script up there. We've had over 11 people purchase the course. I've received great feedback so far. And if you are looking to up-level your cold calling game, make more calls, and be given the step-by-step frameworks, what to do to set more meetings and increase your confidence, click on the first link in the description below to softwaresalesguide.com. I put a lot of time into that course, and I think you're gonna find a lot of value from it as well. If you enjoyed this video and have not already, hit the like button so this can be spread to more people. Send it to a friend who needs it right now to get them motivated, fired up. We are now in Q3. We are halfway through the year. Go review your New Year's resolutions this weekend. Ask yourself, how have you gotten closer? Or where are you straying off track? Let's get refocused. We're in Q3. I'm reignited. I'm motivated. It's late in the evening right now, and I'm fired up to keep going. I may even make some evening cold calls right now. So if you hear your phone ringing at the dinner table, it's me. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.